What's up, Survivor Fanatics? Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is KJ48, and welcome to a new series for Subsistence. And for those of you that are new here, you might be asking, what is Subsistence? It is hardcore survival. Personally, it's the hardest survival game I've ever played. And for those of you who know about Subsistence, I'm pretty sure you're hyped for this Let's Play, so let's get started. Alright, so we're going to go with normal difficulty. We're going to enable hunters. I don't like periodic attacks early in the game, so I'm going to turn that off. I believe I can change that later on, which I will eventually. The month we'll start off, how about we start off in April? Sounds good to me. 24 days per year is not enough to get ready for winter, so I'm going to put this on like 60, and now, you know what? Let's put this on 365, and I will change that at a later date. We're not going to go 365 days before winter. Don't worry about it, or whatever, per year. I'll change that when I'm ready for winter. You just don't get enough time to get started. All right, so let's get started with a new solo game. All right, guys, here we are in game, and I've got a couple things I need to do and do somewhat quickly. First of all, I need to quickly avoid wolves. I need to avoid wolves and bears. Wolves and bears are going to be the challenge of the beginning of the game, as well as food and staying out of the elements and stuff like that. I know I mentioned hunters earlier. Hunters don't come into the game until I think day 3? Question mark? It's like day 2 or 3. They'll start moving in. It takes a few days. So we really have to worry about bears and wolves. And the second thing I want to do is I want to pick up every single crate I come across, chop a bunch of wood, find a place to live. I would like to get up a BCU, base command unit, on the first day. That would be ideal. Until you get a base command unit, you really have no way of like finding your way around unless you know the map, which I do kind of know the map, but not really. I know some parts better than others. And I need to find a place to live before I do that. Now, fortunately for me, I do recognize this area. I built on that rock last time. Last time I did a single player series. I did a multiplayer series with a bunch of my buddies, and we built like somewhere like across the map, on the other side of the map. But I've always wanted to build on that rock right there. So I think that's what we're going to do today. If I can get over there in one piece, that would be for the best. And then once we get over there, we need to, gather a bunch of supplies. You can catch chickens, but I'm not going to go for a chicken right now. If you chase the animals, they tend to run you into the bigger animals. So that kind of sucks. Like you'll be chasing a chicken, and it'll run you right into a wolf. Now, the wolves and, the bears and stuff will give you plenty of warning when you're getting close. You just have to listen, right? Now, that's kind of hard to do when I'm doing a Let's Play because I'm always talking, but, I'll do my best. I got some ammo for this thing. There we go. And let's go ahead and grab this one right here. And we're going to need a certain amount of materials to make the BCU, and I'm starting to get some of them, so we'll see what's what. And I have a cool idea for a build over here. I'm going to, build across the way. When I play, I always like to build near big bodies of water for one reason: fishing. All right, fishing is really important in this game. You can fish in the smaller bodies of water if you want to build near those. I just don't know how efficient it is. I think if you get deeper water, you have a chance at better fish, stuff like that. So, yeah, right there's a rabbit. Don't bother shooting with your bullets. One round from a Glock will not kill a rabbit. So, like I said, you could chase the chickens. I'm not going to do that just yet, though. Like I said, I need to gather a certain amount of materials. Let's go ahead and first start making some rope. Okay, we're going to want to chop some trees as well. You can chop any tree in the game, but there's certain trees that are better than others. These big trees right here are the ones you want to chop. They give 6 wood instead of the regular 3 or 4. And at the end, they give a grub. Grubs are really good because you can eat them for protein. You do need protein and fruits and vegetables, carbs. You need protein and carbs, and you have a separate hunger bar. Okay? Now, I'm just letting you guys know, this is like a really hardcore game. If you're playing it for the first time, there is no shame in playing it on easy. By all means, play it on easy. Actually, if you're kind of new to the game, I would kind of suggest you play it on easy and then move up from there. So, but whatever you want to do. I'm just giving you some advice. This game is no joke. When you die, your body will sit there for I think 10 minutes or something. And at least on normal, it's a different amount of time depending on what difficulty you're playing. But your body will sit there for a little bit, and then if you don't get to it, it'll disappear. And let's make some planks. And even if you get to your body in this game, you still lose stuff. Like, you'll lose, like, random stuff. It's not, like, a ton of stuff, but, you know, it's... Honestly, it's not really a lot of stuff, but in this game, it's a lot of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Every little bit you can get in this game, you got to scratch and claw for every little bit you get. And to lose even a little bit of it hurts. That's a wolf. You can tell by the hit points what kind of animal you're dealing with. You'll see their hit point bar before you see anything else. What else? Oh yeah, the animals do level up. So if they kill you, I wonder if they can level up off hunters. I'll bet you they can. I'm pretty sure animals can level up off hunters. So if they kill something, you know, they'll level up and then they become even tougher. This is one of my favorite survival games ever. The only thing that like keeps it from being in my top, like, you know, whatever, is it's a little grindy, especially chopping trees. But you know what? The rewards are. This is like the kind of game that like you have to work hard for your stuff. When you finally get it, it's like it's rewarding. This game is really rewarding. It asks a lot of you, but it also gives a lot, in my opinion. All right, let's grab this one. If you duck, animals don't see you as easily. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and make some more of these. And the first thing we're going to need is a foundation. We do have enough nails, which is great. Nails is usually the problem. And now we need is to chop a bunch of wood. I'll do a lot of the grinding off camera, but I feel like running around grabbing the chests is pretty exciting. At least it is for me. And people seem to like these series. I mean, this game does well on my channel, so that's awesome. And but you know, the chopping the trees, you know, I'll probably do a lot of that off camera. Just it's not quite as exciting, although you will see it for the first video or two. So we're gonna go ahead and grab some wood here. Oh, I gotta grab. Don't let any chests go. I'm telling you, everyone is like finding jackpot. Like even if you don't get anything you really need, this you kind of need everything. And yes, food and drink is gonna, well, not so much drink. You start with a canteen, but food is gonna be an issue for sure. You can make a campfire to start off with. The campfire really burns through wood. No pun intended, exactly. The campfire burns through wood very, very quickly. So what you want to do is you want to make a wood burning stove ASAP. This game has its own base like mechanics that we'll get into in a minute. There we go. All right, we're going to need that. And then we're going to need a wall and a ceiling. We're going to need a foundation, a wall, and a ceiling to get started. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I don't know if I have everything for all that. And then we're going to need the BCU, which is right there. We definitely need one more electronics and one more scrap metal. So I should probably go for that now. Although I don't want to get too far away from my starting location. I know this part of the map fairly well, but still, I don't want to get too far out. Because if worse comes to worse and I can't get what I need for the first night, I'll just make a campfire. Actually, we should probably make a campfire right now. Where's the campfire? I'm not seeing it. There it is. Oh, okay. So we got to make some sticks. So we need some more wood. Yeah, let's make the campfire right now. You're usually better off chopping trees by the fence line. See that fence line? Nothing can be on the other side of that. So if you can chop trees by the fence line, you can cut off, like, you know, half of the area you have to worry about animals coming at you. All right, so we're going to need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and while that's crafting, we'll come on up here and see if we can find... Now, the problem is you won't find any chests over there either, so... but, you know, I feel a lot safer towards the fence line. But I got to be honest with you guys. When you feel safe in this game, you should probably be the most worried. Because that's when you get just a little bit relaxed. Just a little bit. Not much. But it doesn't take a lot, you know? You could just get a little relaxed, and next thing you know, you're dead. I believe you can run the animals off. Oh, there's a chest right there. I believe you can run the animals off, but if you don't have full stamina, you got no chance. And I don't know, maybe you can't. No, I'm pretty sure I've run animals off before. Yeah, it's the hunters you really can't run off. They freaking stick on you like glue. I hate those guys. All right, so we're going to loot this. And then we're going to go ahead and make a campfire. And then we're going to see if we can make a wall. Yes, we can. And what do we need for the ceiling? Yeah, we're going to need more nails for the ceiling, as well as rope. But we should probably make the BDU first. We don't need the ceiling for the BDU. The ceiling's more The ceiling is more to keep your campfire lit, because if it rains during the night, your campfire will go out. So I think the BCU is my next thing on the list. But I need more crates for that because I need more electronic parts. And I think something else. Electronic parts and, yes, scrap iron. Now, the scrap iron you find on the ground. The electronic parts you find inside the crates. And let's see. This is a pretty heavily trafficked area. Which makes sense because, you know, it's right by the water. You know, anywhere there's water, you're going to find animals in nature. So, all right, give me electronic parts. There we go. And we picked that other one up, right? Nope. We got this one right here. Grab that. That's medicinal plants. And then we just need to make a bunch of the planks. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm hoping that rock I'm at, like, won't have too many animals. I don't think I see a lot of animals up there usually. But, you know, you never know in this game, man. Like, I mean, honestly, animals can be anywhere. It's not like, you know, oh, there's no animals ever here. They could be anywhere. All right, I'm going to try and catch this chicken. Whenever you're chasing chickens, jump. It gives you a little bit of an advantage because they don't, like, recognize you when you're in midair or something. And just watch. I'm telling you, watch out for big animals because they love to run you into them. See, this chicken's looking for a wolf or something right now. Got him. Nailed him. I guess the chicken can die in your inventory. I guess the idea is I hurt him and he will eventually die. There is animal husbandry. You can like set up a chicken coop and stuff and raise them and then they'll heal up. But they will die in my inventory. Stuff does go bad. Food will spoil. The only thing I don't like about the food spoiling is I wish there was a spoiler timer or something. Also, the food spoils kind of quick. If you catch an animal, not like an animal like a chicken, but if you kill an animal and butcher it in the like early day, it will be spoiled by the time like nighttime falls, which I think is a bit much. Like say you're out and about, right, and you want to like hold on one sec. We need some rope. Let's go ahead and eat all of these. And we need some protein. We'll eat the protein bar. Like, let's say you're out and about. And you see an animal, like, and you're like, oh, you see, like, I don't know, like a wolf or something. You want to kill it. Because you want to have its meat. If you're going to be out looting all day, you can't really kill it. Because the meat's going to be gone by the time you get home to cook it. So I usually tend to, like, do my hunting towards the end of the day. But I feel like the meat should last a little bit longer than that. Okay. So let's come over this way. And I do see a crate over here. And let's go ahead and make a wall. Okay. Grab that. And let's be... I might be a little quiet when I'm like out and about in this game. Because I'm really listening, you know, for enemies. I already made that, right? Did I not make the BCU? Son of a biscuits. I was supposed to make the BCU, not the wall. Alright, well, it is what it is. Alright, let's grab some more wood then. So I went ahead and made 2 walls by mistake. That's where I made the mistake with the walls. Honestly, that could be a very costly mistake. But, you know, I think we'll be okay. You know, I've had a good start so far, but if I didn't, that could have been a big problem. Alright, let's go ahead and make the BCU. And then we need some nails to be able to make the roof. If we can make the roof before nighttime, that would be fantastic. I am going to place down the BCU first, though, in case I get killed. I was going to chase that... I should probably chase the chicken. He's off. He's off to the races. The hell with it. Alright, so let's come on over here. And what I want to do is... I'm going to make a base right here. And it's going to go from this rock all the way across to that rock. That's the idea. Or I could do it over here as well. This isn't bad either. Yeah, I kind of like it better here, actually. All right, so let's go. Now, one of the best things about this game is you can move stuff. Numpad. Why isn't numpad working? There we go. You can move stuff around at will, which is awesome. I'm going to put this a little bit off the ground. And if I want, I could pick that up. No penalty, no nothing. It's fantastic. I love it. And I'm actually going to put it right here. I'm going to put this wall right here. If I press 2, it comes a little closer. I'll put this wall right here. Can I get up on the sides? I like that wall as a bit of a defensive position. Yeah. Ooh, here's a problem. When you put down your BCU, you can't move it. I don't think you can ever move it, actually, which kind of sucks. That's one thing we should be able to do, move our BCUs. But it is what it is. I guess we'll just have to put it... Yeah. All right. We got... You know what? We can't get fancy here. Let's just put it down. There we go. And now that we have our BCU down, we'll be able to see our base from anywhere on the map, which is just awesome. All right, so what do I need for a ceiling? I know I need nails. I have like... Oh, wow, I don't need nails. Oof, been doing good with the nails. All right, that's awesome. Now it's all about collecting wood and, you know, maybe starting to think to make a bow. Or a fishing rod. I can make either. Wait, where's the bow? I should probably make a bow. Yeah, because the tackle is the problem. No, not really. They're both pretty easy. You know what? Let's just start gathering stuff. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna hit these trees up again. They're not ready yet. I think you can hit the trees twice a day. But all right, I'm gonna go over this way. I really want to find more packages, but I also have to think about wood. It is probably about 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and it gets dark really quick once. In the next few days. It scared the shit out of me. I was like, really? The hunters are here already? Now, here's the thing about living next to a big lake. There's good and there's bad about moving next to a big lake, okay? The good is fishing. You're also kind of defended on that side, although the hunters will swim in to attack you from the water side. But it's a lot easier to see them in the water than when they're out on the land, so it's a bit of an advantage for you. Here's the downside. When the hunters start building their bases, they will build them in a circle around you. Like, they'll like build it within a circumference around your base. And if you have your like base up against like anything, like the edge of the map or a big body of water, yeah, the enemy can't make bases inside the water and they can't make bases outside the map. So you end up cutting off the map in 180 degrees around you on one side, and then the hunters will build on the other side. So it really, the hunters end up pinning you in, because I think they do anywhere between 3 and 4 bases. Like, they're all different hunter groups, and they'll do anywhere between 3 and 4 bases around you. And if you cut off 180 degrees of the map, then they're going to build on the other 180 degrees, and it really pins you in quite a bit. I think living close to the water is worth it, though. But yeah, that's definitely a downside, and it's kind of a big downside. But yeah, we'll work it out. Once you know where the bases are, you can try and avoid them and everything. But the hunters are no joke, man. Like, as a matter of fact, what I like to do is there's 2 things I like to do to defeat the hunters in this game. One thing is I back up my save game, and then I go into the world and I practice my gunplay. I just run around and shoot things and just practice, being good with the guns in this game, because it's important that you're good with the guns in this game. Now, I'm 44 years old. My FPS days are long behind me, so I need to practice. And then what I'll do is, once I've wasted all my ammo and maybe died, I'll reload from the last save just to try and get some practice in, so I don't suck so bad. The second thing I do is I need to go into my I have a Razer mouse or some kind of fancy schmancy mouse, and I can go in and I can change the DPI settings on it. So like right now I'm like kind of like, the DPI feels really good, the sensitivity feels good, but when I'm aiming with a rifle, I need... Oh man, wait, hold on, don't you get a key? All right, hold on, it's right there. Don't you get a key when you first put down your BDU? That, my friends, that you just saw was a lock chest, and it's gonna hold a ridiculous amount of awesome stuff. Well, usually. Sometimes it's a bit of a letdown, but most of the time it's got really good stuff in it. And you need a key to open it. Now, normally I don't think the keys are really overly worth making, but whenever you put down your BDU for the first time, you get a free key. And I should have taken it out of my BDU. That was stupid. But we'll run back, and then we'll run back, and we'll see what we can get. I gotta grab that key. So yeah. So anyway, aiming down with the rifle, I need that precision, because the heads of the hunters are very, very tiny, and I just like to shoot them. So Let's jump up in here. That's the BCU. We'll go over the BCU at night. There we go. We got our key. And by the way, the chicken is dead, so I'm going to go ahead and butcher it. Now, we don't have long to cook that meat, but yeah, I think after getting this, I think after getting this crate, we're pretty much done for the day, because it's gonna take a bit to get out there. And of course, there's a wolf right in the way. Ah, freaking wolf! This game really knows where to spawn the AI, doesn't it? And I'm kind of lost now on where that lockbox was. Man, he already saw me? Damn. Okay. Now, once the wolf growls at you, they'll begin stalking you. So you got to keep moving. Like, if they growl at you, keep moving. I know I didn't get that. That's okay. Well, it took me a little bit, but I found it. So let's see what we get. All right. Gears, protein bars. Ooh, a decent amount of iron, actually. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's enough iron so I can make another key if I need to. The hardest thing about making a key is that, like, iron. At least, I think it's called iron, right? Yeah, iron fragments. So, I mean, you can make iron fragments, but it takes quite a bit, you know? You need a lot of stuff to make iron fragments. You need to get the iron, and then you need to make some kind of refinery or something, and then that thing takes power. When we get back, I'm going to put down a campfire, and then I'm going to go over the BCU, base command unit, how it works, how bases work in general. And then, yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty successful day. The only thing is I don't have as much wood as I would like to. So I think we're going to go ahead and get some more wood. Now, I don't have a lot of stamina either. And I don't like not having stamina. In other words, I like having stamina. Now we're gonna need a lot of wood to get us through the night too, so I'm gonna choppy to chop the wood. Now the base command unit is really dope, by the way. It comes with 2 resources: electricity and mass, and you need to generate both. You need to make storage items for both. Like, you know, you can hold a certain amount of electricity, you can hold a certain amount of mass, but like, you know, maybe you can only hold like 500 mass, but one of the things you need takes 1,000. Then you got to make mass holding containers, whatever they're called. Yeah, this is going to be... I think this would be enough wood. How much we got? Oh, 41? Jeez, I didn't notice we had that much wood. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Speaking of... Can we make ourselves a roof? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Sun's going down, but we are doing good. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the best start you could hope for in this game, honestly. Most of the time, you're going to die a bunch of times till you get yourself... oh, you can't put this on the... Wait a minute, can I? Yeah, okay. I thought you could put this on the wood. I'll put it right there. And then we'll put the roof over our heads. Again, we won't need the roof until it starts raining, but why wait? Come on. Come on, damn it. I want to go down. There we go. Okay, so here's the fire. I'm going to need some accelerant. You start off with matches. I'm going to tell you right now, don't let the fire go out. Just don't. Split in half. Split in half. Actually, I think I could like hold this and right click. Damn it, I didn't want to do that. It didn't. I don't think it wastes any wood, but still, I didn't want to do it that way. All right, ignite. We'll drag this down here in case we need to heal. And now let's look at what we got. Let's go ahead and cook this. We do have some carrots. I don't think vegetables can go bad in this game. So that's good. And I think... Do I want to make a fishing rod? I can't. So it doesn't matter if I want to or not. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of rope. Oh, God. Yeah, we didn't get enough cordage. I know I skipped over a bunch of cordage making thingies. I forget what they're called. Fibers. I know I skipped over a lot of fibers, but sometimes I'm just kind of trying to stay focused on what I'm doing, and, you know, we'll do that. We'll get some fibers. Don't worry about it. Can we make a chest? Nope. Nope. That's okay. That's okay. We've done good. My fruits and vegetables and proteins doesn't look to be doing too good, though. This will give me this stuff will give you a certain amount of protein, fruits and vegetables, hunger and all that stuff, but when it's cooked, it gives you more. So make sure you go ahead and cook that stuff. And I might as well eat at least one of these. And then fruits and vegetables. I'll eat this and this. Now, sometimes you want to hold on to those blueberries because if you get a bottle of water, you could put the blueberries in the bottle of water and it gives you more stats. But that's, you know, I don't have a bottle of water. I'm not going to be getting a bottle of water, at least not tonight because I'm not going anywhere. All right, so yeah, you can also get your max, you know, stats up by eating well. All right, so this is the base command unit. Okay, you can make all kinds of stuff, lights, floodlights. There's a refinery I was telling you about. This is going to be the first thing we want to make is the wood burning stove. All right, generators. We also want to make plant beds as soon as possible. I believe that in the most recent update, the developer said that plant beds now have to be watered or stuff will not grow. It used to be you didn't have to water the plants. Now he's saying you do. Although I don't know if that's this update or the next update. But you can also make a bed for spawn points, but I don't really use it because you have to like purchase the spawn points with like electricity and stuff. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do that later on. But you got solar power, wind power, radiators, air conditioners, sofas. There's the animal housing. There's a workbench. Yeah, a lot of stuff in here. First thing we're going to make, though, tomorrow, first thing, is the wood burner. That's number one. Not even up for discussion. Well, guys, I think it's just me. Oh, look at the aurora. Oh, it's freaking sweet. Oh, this game does nighttime really well, by the way. But I do think I am going to call this one here because there's not much else to do during the night. Tomorrow, like I said, we're going to work on that wood-burning stove, and, you know, we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, if you want to see more of Subsistence, make sure to, you know, uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. I noticed about half of you guys watching my videos are not subscribed. That's cool, and I get it. But just so you know, YouTube really, really promotes videos that are watched by people who are actually subscribed. So I hope today I've earned your subscription, and if not, I'll get you next time. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.